Do you want to read more of this fucking story? God knows I do. This is more of Mishonh from God. A Supper Smash Bros. Fan fiction. This is chapter 17. Lonk is an subspaz. Author's notes. I still don't know why everyone thinks I'm a lesbian when I'm not. Ben a homosexual is a choice. Not choice. Choice. As in multiple bok choy. Choice. Plural. So I'm not a lesbian because I done chose to be one. I chose to be straight. That way I'll go to heaven and nut hall, which is where lesbians go when they die with a Y. Makes it more epic. Chapter 17. Something about subspas. I don't know. I was walking past the ROM with the TV scrons again, and I heard voices coming from inside it again. And I went inside the ROM because the last two Tims it was impotent. When I looked on the scrans, I saw that Limk was tied up in Subspa's world. And Bark Obims and Satin were next to him. Ha ha! We have Prisotanar, they said. And son, we will have a gay guy in her to rap so you turn gay. No, that won't work, Loin said. I knew that might happen, so I poured a load of supper glue in my butte. So he just poured a lot of super glue up his ass. So gay guys couldn't rap me ever because there's man parts can't get in there when it's close all the time. Oh no. Outsmart us. But we need to find some supper glow remover. Not remover, remover. We'll keep tid up while we do that. So Satin and Borat Obama Borat Obama he's nice. Left the room. I runned out of the Tavis Scran Rome. Because I knew I only had a little Tim left to salve him before Satan, not Satan, Satan, S-A-T-E-N, 10 says, and Ohama got the supper glow remover, and I didn't want to fail Lunk like a falled marp. I run down the hellway until I found Lauren. She wasn't in the mansion yet when Mart was turned gay, so I knew she'd be impotent fector and Savin Pink. Hover, before I cold talk, Evil Clon Sarah ruined in the otter way. Stay away from Lauren, Evil Clon Sarah, Evil Clon Sarah said. No, Evil Clon Sarah, I said. No, I'm the real Sarah, Evil Clon Sarah said. Evil Clon Sarah, and I'll lead Lauren into the safety of our room to protect her from Follow me, Lauren. No, Don't listen to her. She's Evelclon Sarah, and she'll just rap oo when oo go to her room with her, I said. I don't know which of oo is the real Sarah, Lauren said. We'll have to do a test. Okay, I said. I knew. I cold win because I'm the real Sarah. Okay, Evelclon Sarah said. She fell right into the trap because I knew Lauren wouldn't fall for her trikes. Also, unlike me, Evelclon Sarah was a lesbian, so she couldn't peaceably get the right answers to questions that a straight girl like me would know. First question is for these, Sarah. Lauren pointed to Evelclon Sarah. How did we first meet? Muthars were in Bibble study together, so they learned they had daughters around the same egg. So on day when I was 4 and oo were 5, they brought me to her house. Oo were play Ligan of Zalda. The wide wanker. Sorry, that got me. On her GameCube. And it was the first time I ever saw a girl playing video games, even though my brother had a... Hold on. PlayStation 2 that he played Maiden Football games on. Maiden Football. Oo were wearing a grand shirt and blue jeans. And even then I thought oo were very pretty. When I spent more time with oo, I started to like video games too. Evelclon Sarah said, "Oh no, that was right. Evelclon Sarah must have all my memories." Right, Lauren said. Then she turned to me. Now, Uthar Sarah, what was the first game oo owned for yourself that wasn't bruthar's? I got the PlayStation 1 game. Final Fantasy. Steven. Quick was old even then. For my 5th birthday that September. That's the game with Claude in it, I said. I played it at her house earlier because her sister won it too. Right, Lauren said. Since both of oo were right, we have to do a tiebreaker. Both of oo at the same time yell the name of her favorite star. It's the only way you'll know. Victoria's Secret, I said. I don't ash holy by stuff thar. The stuff thar than often, but I like to look at the pretty womans in the catalog and the pictures in the store, but only because I hop to lock like them Sunday, and not because I'm a lesbian. Keep telling yourself that, honey. Home Depot, Evelclon Sarah said, revealing herself to be the fact. Lauren stopped away from Evelclon Sarah because we both knew that my clan was Dungaroos. Oh no, who found me out. Evelclon Sarah runned away. I told Lauren about how I saw Link, Captard, and Subspas. So we had to solve him. We found the utter Christian smessers and prepared to go to Subspas again. Hopefully, there's Tim Turd out Batar. I can do this. Next chapter. Chapter 18. Retune to Subspas. Oh, there's notes. I'm so scarred today. Lauren's sister, Leslie, was back form colleague for this weekend. And she was watching a show on her commuter called Baffy the Umpire Slayer. Baffy the Umpire Slayer. Woo! Wick is a really old shoe about lesbons. She said she borrowed the complete DVD set from one of her Kulog friends. I'm afeared that Leslie, see it's right there in her nom, was turned into a lesbian at Colag. Which I heard happened to good Christian girls sometimes. This goes along with her voting for that Gary Johnson guy instead of Mitt Roomba. I had to sleep really close to Lauren in bed, so her sister couldn't wrap us when we seeped. But Lauren's sister is still here, and she'll be back in 2 weeks for Lauren's birthday. What if her present is for her sister lesbian socks? I really hope this is a fake. That is terrifying that you think that. You are wow. Okay, moving on. Chapter 18. Lauren and me got Claude and Icky and Tonlick, and Pet and Nads, and Lucas, and Maruo, and Lugi, and Sunak, and Master Shafe, and Kirby, and Kang Didi, and we all want to Sunspas to salve Lonik. We knew it was dungarees because there were more gays and lesbians in Subspas than in Sin Francaso. Also, Stain and Brick Albzima were there, and they were the evulest people to ever live. We got to Subspas, and were insanely swarmed by enemas. They were swarmed by enemas! They attacked us, but we fought back. I used my god powers, and Lauren used her Ausaminus, and Claude used his Ginomira's sword, and Dead Umanumi Slush, and Icky used his Shrod too, and so did Tone Lock. Tone Lock! Woo! Pet banished the bad guys to hell, and Naz and Likukis used their magic powers. Marrow and Logi shat furball. Okay. And Sonic turned into a bull to hit the evil Pepor. Master Chef shat them with a ton of guns, and Curb and Krang Didi used big Hamas. It was a real difficult fit, but we won. Then two Germain gay guys with blued hair and blue eyes attacked us, and they had sastikas, and I knew that Hitler, the turd Huarsman, had to be nearby. "Hello, Sarah," Hitler said. "I didn't expect to see her today." It was Hitler, and he had his not Z, Notzee, not Z. It's not Z, it's Y. Army of German gays and lesbians with him. I don't want to point out how wrong this is. "We're here to save Limp," I said. "But oo will fail, since oo can't beat the power of communism." He wasn't a communist, and communism. Communism sounds like what I would call communism if I was drunk and trying to say it. "And gayness, and Lord Stan," Schuler said, "not these. Attacka!" "Yes, mine four," the Nazis attacked us. Then Hitler pulled out a jaunt of pat and begun smoking it. Is he smoking pot? Is that what we're... No, wait, it gets better. "Don't do drugs, Hitler, or oo will go to hell." Yeah, it's the pot smoking that'll send you to hell, Hitler. Not the other shit you did. That's fine. Don't smoke pot, though. Don't you do it. He's gonna do it. He looks like he's gonna do it. "I won't stop, because I'm evil. Before I changed the name of Germany to the Savet Onion," I changed it to Dutchland, so I could smoke weed in Amsterdam every day. If you listen to his speakers, he says, he says Deutschland a lot of times, but never Germany. I don't want to tell her. Do you want to tell her? I don't want to tell her. Let her just whatever. Hit her, not Hitler. Hit her. Hitler said, "I would have talked to Hitler more about how that's not a word. Drugs are bad, but I had to fight the Nazis he sent to kill us. King Didi was hitting the Nazis with his humor when Hitler snacked up behind him and rapped him and turned him gay. Then we had to fight King Daddy too. When we won, I pushed Hetter off the egg of subspas into oblivion. Now Mr. Johnson was the only horseman left. After Hitler was defeat, we run to the room where Lecken was, and he was still tied up. "Sarah, you came to save me," he said. Before I could untie him, I had to check his butte to see if there was still super glue in there. I told Icky to do that, and he did. "Yep, there's still super glue," he said. So I cute Linnell free. Just then Sutton and Bark Obama return with the super glue remover. "Stop them. They are escape," Sutton said. Then some gay guys jumped out and started rapping Claude? Fuck it. I knew it was too late for him, so we all had to ran away with Limk. We managed to get back to Smash Manshan, but we were too tired to go to Chick-fil-A, so we ordered Poopa Jones, Pezza, again, but we didn't tip the delivery guy because that encourages laziness to give Muni to poor Pepple. This girl's kind of a bitch. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more of this thing. Actually, you know, I said this before. You don't have to. It's going to happen. I'm doing it. I'm going to read this whole fucking thing. Now I'm just starting to get, like, annoyed and confused. I don't know. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. I also have a Patreon because I'm a piece of shit. But thank you anyway. So, you know, bye.